All right, let's see what this gameplay's like.
Give it all I have.
Oh, is that the UI? Oh yeah, this is the UI. Wow, it's huge. This is a big HUD. I wonder if there's a way to like reduce it. I know some games let you do that, right? Like shrink it a little bit so it doesn't take up too much of the screen.
Character's unique Zanken Soki action to cut down your opponent's Reishi. Cutting down 1 gauge of Reishi decreases your opponent's Kompaku. Are you ready?
They're Kompaku.
After damaging your opponent, unleash your Kikamu and destroy several of your opponent's Kompaku. Destroy all 9 of
Your enemy has 9 health bars? Wait, what? Did I hear that right?
your opponent's Kompaku and win the game.
9 health bars?
What? Did you really think you could defeat me? Well, this is all you can do. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. Shall I explain to you the full extent of the difference between you and me?
Oh, wait. So that's what they mean. So in the showcase, before we got like this gameplay here, they said with a single strike, you can turn the tides of battle. So we go from Ichigo having 9 Kompaku to 6 right after he gets hit by the Bankai.
With well-timed combos.
Yeah.
So this is all you can do. Scatter. Senbon Sakura.
Yeah, 3 health bars lost. What the hell?
The full extent of the difference between you and me. Bankai. Senbon Sakura. Kageyoshi. You've reached your limit.
He lost 4 health bars?
Ichigo Kurosaki.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not done yet. Bankai! Tensa Zangetsu.
This is... What? Who are you?
That's kind of cool. I don't know. Like, I feel like I need to play this before I can really decide if that's good or not. Yeah, from 1 attack, you can make your opponent lose like 4 to 3 health bars. That's insane. Yeah, they weren't joking when they said you could literally turn the tides of battle. Like, even if you're losing, you can make a comeback. Exclusive Bleach Rebirth of Souls producer on why it'll be more than another run-of-the-mill anime fighter. While developing the game as a fighting action game, we delved into details from Bleach like Reishi, Kompaku, Spiritual Power, and Spiritual Pressure. After looking into that, we were surprised by how the worldview had been created in detail and how well those features aligned with our game concept, the fighting action genre. Well, you guys won't believe it. We took a battle shonen, and it just so happened that this battle shonen makes a really good fighting game. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange, guys? I don't know how that's possible. For example, Kompaku, which represents the concept of the soul in Bleach, is constructed with Reishi. Drawing inspiration from that concept, we set Reishi as a health gauge in the game, and players can break the Kompaku to decrease Reishi. He added, we introduced systems that allow players to experience reversals such as breaking Kompaku with a single strike or enhancing power through transformations to facilitate breaks. In action game layman's term, Rebirth of Souls combat is like a pastiche Sekiro's stagger swordplay, Tekken 7's reversals, and Smash Bros. Ultimate stock health bar system, wherein players win battles by destroying an opponent's 9 stocks or Kompaku. Although Suzuki referred to established action games like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Tekken 7, and Dragon Ball FighterZ, when making Rebirth of Souls feels authentically Bleach to fans new and old. I know that Bleach is loved by fans worldwide, so I have been eager for the opportunity to work with this IP. We all know that there is a strong enthusiasm from Bleach fans, and I want to develop a new Bleach game for modern high-spec platforms, especially since it is also around the timing of the 20th anniversary of Bleach. Oh, balance! Wait, this game is balanced? See, this is the opposite of what I said about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I think Sparking Zero is going to be a lot of fun, but they said that they intentionally did not make the game balanced. So if your main is Hercule, you are fighting an uphill battle, because that guy cannot fly. He can jump really high, he can float a little bit, but he can't fly. All right? They said if your character sucks in Dragon Ball Z, or the show, it's going to suck in Sparking Zero. So it looks like this time around, they're going to go for a balanced fighting game. I like that, dude. I really like that. Arguably the most difficult challenge in making Rebirth of Souls was integrating major tenets of the anime's unique power systems. When Rebirth of Souls naming conventions may prove intimidating to prospective players on first blush, Suzuki stressed that players will be required to have an over-familiarity with Bleach's encyclopedic power structure to enjoy the game and eke out a victory. Rebirth of Souls will also come with a comprehensive in-game play guide, tutorials, and user-friendly battle UI to make it easy to understand, akin to a standard action games to ensure first-time players aren't lost in the sauce of Bleach's unique flavor of anime shonen power schemes. In contrast to Sparking Zero, whose producer hinted that the game would reflect the anime ensemble's power scaling with unbalanced battles, Rebirth of Souls characters were designed to have an equal win rate with another. Yo, huge! I love that. Like, this is great too. Like, I'm not dogging Sparking Zero, but, there is a part of me that wants a competitive fighting game where, you can hop in with whoever you want and you have an equal chance of winning. Our game concept revolves around the reversal experience, and each character is really unique, especially with their Zanpakuto, the weapons wielded by Bleach Shinigami, which offers multifaceted abilities, Suzuki said. Each character retains distinct features. Some characters excel in speed, while others focus on heavy power, and some are good at attacking from a distance. Additionally, each character can enhance their abilities through awakening. In that regard, some characters are easy to handle, even for casual gamers, while others cater more towards action gamers, Suzuki added. However, every character has a chance to reverse the situation, ensuring that they all have an equal chance to win. And I think that's all they really say, right? So here at the very end, they say each of the previous Bleach games published by other companies have different features, and all of them capture the charm of Bleach. The development team played these games before starting development of Bleach Rebirth of Souls and really enjoyed them. We learned the core features of Bleach like Bankai and integrated them into necessary components of an action game, Suzuki said. Thanks to capabilities of new generation platforms, we tried to create a Bleach game that delivers cutting-edge visual expression in battle. Although Bleach is one of the largest casts in shonen anime, with more personalities and power sets being introduced in the Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, the anime sequel series, which adapts the manga's final arc, Rebirth of Souls, will only feature characters from the anime's first two story arcs, Soul Reaper and Arrancar. Yeah, that's huge. I think the next thing they could really release here in terms of gameplay would be character selection. I would love to see what cast of characters we can choose from. Like, they could say Arrancar arc, but when people say Arrancar arc, sometimes they take it all the way through to the end of Aizen. Sometimes they stop at Hueco Mundo. I feel like Arrancar could mean a lot of different things to whoever you're talking to. Like, of course, the anime has like a distinctive stopping point, starting point, part 2, part 1. In the anime, there's even a break in between the Arrancar arc. But I feel like they need to come out and distinguish like how many people are going to be a part of this cast. I think that would be a big thing to just announce here. Just like, hey, we have all the way up to Final Form Aizen, right? Or not Final Form Aizen, but Hogyoku Aizen. Because Final Form Aizen would be like the chair Aizen, which, I mean, that's pretty cool Aizen, to be honest. But yeah, I think this is really cool. If there was a dream character I could add here, I mean, I know if they go up to Hueco Mundo, they're going to add him. Ulquiorra, one of my favorite Arrancars out there. Arenero is another one. I think he's super awesome. He didn't really have a great showing in the story, but if they're balancing all these characters, then I think Aranero is going to be really cool. Maybe even Chad. Maybe the game will finally make Chad cool. I've always wanted Chad to show out, and he just never has. So maybe Chad's going to get a spotlight here in the meta. Outside of that, though, I don't really know. I feel like every character in Bleach is really important, so I feel like they're not going to miss out on too many people. I think we need all the Arrancar. Or not Arrancar, but all the Espada. If they don't have the full cast of Espada, that's a major miss. Now, that would be a massive, massive fumble. Like, I'm fine with them not going all the way up to 1000-Year Blood War. I think that, I mean, granted, I wish they did. But if they're not going to go all the way up to 1000-Year Blood War, they at least, bare minimum, they need all the Espada. This can't be another Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. Because in the Demon Slayer game, they literally released it with, I think, 1 or 2 demons, and that was it. It was so skewed towards the Hashira and all the swordsmen. It was strange. I feel like we definitely need the Espada here. Because you gotta imagine, all the Shinigami, they're gonna be using swords. We need Espada to break up the monotony. And they also mentioned long-distance fighters. Like, I can't imagine too many long-distance fighters. I know, like, all the Shinigami have Kido, but for long distance, I just automatically think of Stark. I'm monkey burning it to Stark right there. Hinokami was such a letdown. People like Hinokami, but let me tell you, Hinokami Chronicles died. Demon Slayer, only 205 people are playing right now. Well, 122. 205 earlier today. Yeah, this game is fallen from grace, to say the least. I mean, another problem with Demon Slayer is that there's just not a big cast of characters to begin with, especially because they followed the anime up until that point. So because of that, they only had, like, I think 15 characters or something, and a lot of them were just reskins. Like, hey, here's Tanjiro in a bathrobe. Here's Tanjiro on a Sunday. You know, here's Tanjiro when he was back in school. Like, what the hell? Like, for Bleach does not have that problem. We have the captains, we have the vice captains, Spada, and then we have like like the filler. We got so many characters here. It's easy. And then for DLC, I think it's easy to release a Fullbringer arc DLC. I think that's very simple, because that's like, what, like 5 new characters, right? The Fullbringer arc is like 5 new characters, make them DLC. Maybe you can even bring in some of the filler anime and make them all DLC as well. All right, just like the main people. You can bring in the main vampire dude, bring in Amagami. You can bring in Kagerosa. Yeah, bring in Kagerosa. I think he'd be another good DLC character. And yeah, I feel like this game has a lot of potential. I don't think they're ever going to touch the 1,000-year Blood War, though. Because flat out, that's like a brand new 29 character cast. This being DLC is like beyond them. That's gonna have to be, that's like Rebirth of Souls 2 right there. But yeah, I'm glad Bleach is finally getting a good game, and I hope this is actually competitive. I think it would be sick to see another anime game at EVO.